It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Felix Hernandez gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
And the new season is finally upon us as the first pitch of the new year is taken here for ball one. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
A ball and a strike. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Lewis. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, David Dahl. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. The pitch.
That's ball 3.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. From the belt, the pitch. Joey Gallo is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Turned on down the line. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on ML. Number 16 is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
At the plate, Dylan Moore. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Batting second. The shortstop, Jacob Hernandez.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Now the 1-0. He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
After a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting third.
At the plate, David Peralta. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Taveras. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fourth. The first baseman.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Pete Alonso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1 for count.
Still only one out in the inning. And it's 1-1. High and deep to right center. Racing back, the right fielder at the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fifth. The third baseman.
So here's Eduardo Escobar, as he'll take a look at ball one. 3 runs already home here. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Gallo is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Leading off the inning, Nate Lowe, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Low.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
2-0 now. A bouncer up the middle. And the Rangers are in the hit column for the first time this year.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Ronald Guzman stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And Hernandez will go to first, and he's back in standing. Low on at first, nobody out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. And he misses there. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Runners on first with 1 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lewis waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up now, Jose Trevino. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Digging in, Dom Thompson-Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0 delivery. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Rolled slowly to first. Right to him. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now batting, Tom Murphy. Here's the pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Here now the 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. At the plate, Kyle Lewis. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dahl is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. At the plate, Dylan Moore. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. There's Kiner-Falefa. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So after the 3-spot last time. Now to the plate, Leody Taveras, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Well, there's a shot of Kings Court, the cheering section devoted, of course, to today's Mariners starter Felix Hernandez. Fans have a great time down there in the left field corner, and it's really become a staple here in Seattle.
Yeah, and he's been the cornerstone of this Mariners organization for a lot of years now, Matt. So it's really great to see these fans rally behind him every time he toes the rubber, and they really go crazy when he strikes a guy out. It's a big party down there.
Yeah, he's really meant a lot to this organization and this fan base over the years, so it's great to see them support him in such a cool way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Stepping in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Ready now, Elvis Andrus. He flew out in his last at-bat. And Hernandez will go to first, and he'll get back in standing. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. The 1-0.
That's bolted.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Here he comes on 2-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Thompson Williams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Escobar brings it in, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They trail it. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Now here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Pete Alonso. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2. None out. Runners at first and second. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And a relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
The third baseman, number 5,
Eduardo Escobar standing in the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Popped him up. Guzman is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
Popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in, Dom Thompson-Williams. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up into this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nate Lowe. He reached on a single in his first try. In there for strike one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he misses 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Hernandez at second. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Ronald Guzman is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Nick Solak is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 2 now.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
3-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
Into the box, Jose Trevino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
To 2-2 now. Men on third with 2 down. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Rangers just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. Tom Murphy is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Now at the plate, Kyle Lewis flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Lewis.
From the stretch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. A ball and a strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. All even now, 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. A bouncer to the left side. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
The batter, the second baseman, Dylan Moore.
In now, Dylan Moore. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the double steal is on here. Runs up and gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. None out, runners at first and second. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Batter number 9.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gallo retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi.
Hey, it's not always.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. And good for him. Leody Taveras has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes now to Andrus.
No, that's down.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Come set, now the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Joey Gallo stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Good battle. Count remains full. Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. In now, Eduardo Escobar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Nobody out, runner on first. A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
The designated hitter.
Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. Struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter. 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Taveras waits on it. And the inning is over. Mariners go down. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Nate Lowe.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. And there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Nick Solak. No hits to this point. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Hard on the ground toward short. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. So striding forward now, Jose Trevino. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. In there, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Soft grounder left side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. One left for Texas. They trail it here 4-2. Joe Gatto enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Rangers.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Dom Thompson-Williams. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Looking up is Dahl. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. No outs, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Base is empty here with nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Taveras waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now back, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dylan Moore. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Cesar Hernandez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, what a stop. Oh, but he beats it out. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Taveras. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to 7th inning ready to roll. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Leody Taveras. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping into the box, Elvis Andrus. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Hey, Dan, I would imagine guys like this frustrated the heck out of you.
Oh, they do. You know, you make quality pitches, they fight, they scratch, and then that one pitch that you leave up in the zone, they're able to take advantage of it and drive it for a base hit.
Seth Lugo comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In his career, Andres is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. In the dirt. Throw over to third here, and he's called out on a close play at third. Here's the 3-1. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rangers. And the deficit remains 5-2. Last half of the 7th here. And next will be the imposing power bat, Pete Alonso. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Taveras is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The third baseman, number 5.
Digging in now, Eduardo Escobar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next is the out.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger.
Haniger.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Dom Thompson-Williams will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking. A sweat, but then a single and a double. Now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
As a look, now the pitch. Tom Murphy stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. The runners will hold, but meanwhile, the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Ready with the payoff pitch. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men. David Dahl to the plate now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Lugo, a former New York Met, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. David Dahl goes quietly to lead off the 8th. Joey Gallo stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gallo is retired. 2 down now. Next will be the designated hitter, Nate Lowe. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Kyle Lewis.
The right fielder, Kyle Lewis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, Dean.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
At the plate now, Dylan Moore, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Solak has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Lifted down the line in left. Dahl's in pursuit. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. 1 left for Seattle. They're still out in front, 5-2. Standing in, Ronald Guzman. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Dan Winkler takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Nick Solak is at the plate as he watches ball 1. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from second and make it a bit more interesting at 5-3 now. Digging in to try it again, Jose Trevino. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
But the runner's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
And another foul ball. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peralta's under it. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Leody.
Settling in now, Leody Taveras. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, back in standing. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lewis waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The bat, number 9.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Seattle jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Felix Hernandez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Dan Winkler earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance at T-Mobile Park this afternoon, 47,715. The Mariners thank you for your patronage and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.